Pandemonium out on that field this weekend for college football. Rivalry weekend did not disappoint. I'm glad it's back for a lot of teams. That was something that college football was missing. This weekend felt like actual college football. You know, I know a lot of people talk about the NIL, how it's kind of destroying college football. I tend to disagree. But the rivalry week brought back that nostalgic feeling of, hey, we hate you. We'll do anything, whatever we got to do to beat you. If you beat us, we gonna win the fight after the game. You know what I mean? Now I do think the NCAA will step in eventually and say like, hey, no more, planting flags on the visitors. I mean, on the home field, things like that. But to combat that, if you're the home team, you got to beat them. Just win, baby, win. That's what they say. My man, but North Carolina State, UT, Oklahoma. Alabama, Arkansas got into it. Who else? Michigan, Ohio State. Man, it was some great football. I'm glad Ohio State lost, to show that the flakes that they are. I'm a Bulldog fan. I'm a Georgia fan. So, I know a lot of people saying, oh, y'all went 8 overtimes with Georgia Tech. Are y'all really that good? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, hey, it's rivalry weekend. Rivalry games are always close. And people were mocking me. Sure enough, what happens the next day? Ohio State loses. All that yapping went to nothing. But man, like I said, I loved it. I mean, what y'all think? Like I said, it was a crazy weekend. I hope they don't. I hope they don't try to combat this. Like, we're gonna take with some of these rivalry games to put them towards like the. I heard they were saying things like they're gonna take like the end of the season rivalry games to put them like towards the middle or the beginning. Like, no, keep it how it is. I mean, just because people started fighting and stuff, like, hey, these are athletic, highly gifted, talented, young men out there, what I'm saying, where emotions run high. People don't like to lose their rivalries, It just is what it is. Even coaches were giving stern handshakes and, not liking people run up the score. I mean, I loved it. I loved everything about it. I'm saying my Bulldogs play Texas next for the SEC Championship. I'm a little nervous about this. And see, when Georgia played Texas the first time, I was like, you know what, man, Georgia, we're going to beat them because we just got to lose in Alabama. It's like, we're not losing. We're not losing to Texas. I knew we was going to beat them that first time. I just had that feeling. Not because I'm a Georgia fan, just because I had that feeling like, hey, they got something to prove. You know what I mean? And they're going to go into Austin. They're going to shock the world. Everybody was saying, oh, Texas is going to win easy, this and that. But I knew Texas hadn't played nobody. But now it's going to be at a neutral site, even though it's more in Georgia's favor because it's in Atlanta. But I do think Texas will come with a much different approach. And they got something to prove now. So I'm a little skeptical about this. And I think Texas may win this one. But either way, Georgia's in the playoffs. So my thing is, if it does get out of hand quick, put the reserves in, save our stars for the playoffs, and let's do it that way. But if it's a tight-knit game, let's keep it rocking. Man, y'all let me know. Tell me who y'all's college teams are, who y'all root for. If you don't watch college football, that's fine too. Who you think's going to win the championship? Like I said, I told you I do entertainment, I do sports. This is probably my first sports video, but I'm a big sports fan. I'm a big comic fan. Like I said, I love comics. I'm a big nerd when it comes to that, but I love my sports. I grew up playing football, basketball, all that. So, I'm going to start involving my sports in here too. I just haven't had the chance to yet. But man, this right here, I had to talk about it. It was just 2 live and 5. But yeah, who I'm rooting for to win the whole thing. UGA. Y'all tell me who y'all going for, who y'all think will win it. So actually, I'm rooting for UGA, and I actually do think they're going to win it. I think they're going to get all the players back, the running backs healthy. I think Beck's going to turn it around and improve this draft stock back up. But anyways, I'm out of here, man. It's a beautiful day out here in good old Texas. And yeah, it's crazy. I'm from Texas, but I got family ties through Georgia, so University of Georgia. But yeah, besides that, y'all have a great day. And we waiting for the next news to come up with these movies, Marlon DC. See what y'all got. I'm out. Peace.